So good morning everyone. Once again, in the last class we have discussed some questions of exercise 14.2. Before that we have seen about the way we are arranging the data, in which first was the previous that we have done was ungrouped normal raw data. Then we have started with frequency distribution. After that we came with group distribution, that was of two types, inclusive and exclusive. In inclusive we are having both the limits included. In the exclusive we are having only lower limit included. One more thing, if, and we have learned that, one second, the slide is not working. Yesterday we have learned, if in the question we are given inclusive data and we want to make it continuous or exclusive, we have to see the gap. Yesterday we have seen we have to see the gap. Whatever the gap is, we have to half the gap, and half we have to subtract in the lower limits, and half we have to add in the upper limits, so that they become continuous. So I hope that part is clear. Apart from that, okay, class size or class width. Please tell class what is class size or class width. If a class is given to you, how will you find class size or class width? Using a class interval. Tell me the formula for class size or class width. We have done this before. Yes, it is upper limit minus lower limit. Good. So in this case, you can see 40 minus 31. If you do, you will get it as 9. So this is the class width in this case. Okay, this all is done. Let us discuss some questions. Question number 4 is not that tough. Question number 5. A study was conducted to find out the concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air in parts per million of a certain city. The data obtained for 30 days is as follows. Okay, so we will try to make the table for this question, question number 5, and you all will help me in which class interval we will have the dash. So please help me with that. Let me make a tabular form first. Let me start from here. Okay. Then we have a straight line. Then another one for that tally marks. Okay, it would have been little broader because tally marks can be more. Now it is fine. One more, let's take for that headings. So the first one is class intervals, or what it is, the data concentration of sulfur dioxide. No. So the first you can write class intervals or concentration of sulfur dioxide in air. Then we have the next one is tally marks, and the third one is frequency that we have to find. So again, tell me what are the intervals that we have to take. They are saying make intervals like 0.0 to 0.04. So they are taking the width of 0.04 only every time. Tell me what is the last value, what is the largest value in this given table. What is the largest value? 0.22 is there. Then I think this is the last one. Please confirm. Okay, 0.22 is the last one. So we have to take this in mind. So we have to end around this only. Let's start. The first value as they have given us 0.002. 0.04. The next value is 0.04 to 0.08. Tell me the next class. Please help me. The next class interval will be what? After 0.08, we have to make till, okay, 0.08 to 0.12. Then next one is 0.12 to 0.16. Fine. Then 0.162. Garima, why 0.12 to 0.14? You are only adding 0.02. You have to add 0.04. Okay. Keep that in mind. So 0.16 to 0.20. No issue, beta. Then I think we have reached the last value. The last value will come in this portion, 0.20 to 0.24. And I think no more is required now. Okay, Garima, no issue, beta. I hope no more is required because 0.22 will be covered in this interval only. Let's see now. Starting with the first value, we will cut each value that we have done. So 0.03 will come in which? Please tell. It will come in this one only. Who is there? Dhruv Chamola, Raghav Goel. Okay. Now 0.08 will come in second or third. Please tell. 0.08 will come in third because we have seen this is exclusive data or exclusive class intervals in which we have to include only the lower limits, not the upper limits. So 0.08 will be admitted in this third group. So 1 dash for that. Again 0.08, one more. 0.09, one more. Then we have 0.04. It will come in first or second. 0.04 will come in second. Good. Then 0.17 will come in. Please tell if this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. 0.17 will come in fifth one. Okay, good. Then we have 0.16. It will come in same fifth group. 0.05. Please tell 0.05 in second group. Good. 0.02 first group. No issues. 0.06 second group. 0.18 will come in this one. Then we have 0.20 will come in this one. 0.11 will come in this one, third group. Okay. Then we have 0.08 again. It will come here only. Now we have 4. The fifth one is like this. We have to cut. Okay. 0.12 will come in this one. 0.13 this one. 0.22 last one. 0.07 this second one. Then we have 0.08. So 4 are done. Fifth one, sorry. 0.08 will come in third group. Sorry. Okay. 0.01. These questions are very easy, but mistakes possibility is quite high. So be very much concentrated while checking the answers. 0.10 will come again. 0.10 will come in which group? Please tell. 0.10. It will come in third one because it is 0.08 to 0.12. So obviously that will be here only. Ojaswini is there. Okay. Then we have 0.06. 0.06 this one. Then 0.09 will come in this one. 0.18 will come in this one. So we have 4 now. 0.11. 0.11 will come in this one. Okay, third one. Then 0.07 in this second one. 0.05 second one. 0.07 second one. 0.01 first one. 0.04 obviously in this one because lower limit is included. So I think we are done. Let's count. This is 4. frequency is 4. This is 5 plus 4, 9. 5 plus 4, 9. 2. Then we have this one as 4, this one as 2. Let's count these and tell me what is the value. 4 plus 9, 13, plus 9, 22, 24, 28, 30. So the total is 30. So we can verify we have included all the values, because the question was saying this data is for 30 days. It is the hint to check that we have included all the values. Also, I have cut all the values, so it is very much similar. Now the question, let's see. For how many days was the concentration of sulfur dioxide more than 0.11 parts per million? Please tell, for how many days the concentration was more than 0.11 parts per million? For 8 days. Okay. So it will come in this group, 2 plus 4 plus 2, because we don't have to include this 0.12 in here. We have to include here only. So we will count these three. That is saying more than 0.11. So these three placentas will be counted, and the number of days are 2 plus 4 plus 2, that is 8 number of days. It is more than this value. Okay. I hope this point is clear to everyone. Please confirm. Sir, 0.12. 0.12 will be in the next one only. It will not be counted in the third group. Okay. 0. Because it is an exclusive data. So we only have to include the lower limits. 0.12 will be counted in this fourth one. And they are saying more than 0.11. So we obviously have to go for 0.12 and more than that. Okay, Vaishnav? Okay, Vaishnav, please confirm. Now the question Vaishnav was saying, this question also, the value of pi up to 50 decimal places, they have written for you 3.14159. So if you also keep on doing this, you will get the same thing. And we also know that in the first chapter only we have done that pi is an irrational number. The reason being it is known as non-terminating class. Just a recap, we have done irrational numbers are non-terminating and non-repeating, because so it is not recurring, Vaishnav, non-terminating and non-recurring or non-repeating. So you can see you will not find any pattern in this thing, and if you keep on dividing, it will continue like that only. So they have written all the numbers like this. They want you to make a frequency distribution of the digits from 0 to 9. Simple. You will just write a table like this, and you will write, suppose here, the digits from 0 to 9. So again, first is your class intervals, or simple. In this case, interval is not required because digits are only 0 to 9. So we can directly take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the first column. In the second column, you can again make the tally marks. Then you can make that frequency table. So again, you have to start like that. Now count the number of zeros, or you can go step by step also. Suppose 3 is there, you can just write over there. So 3 you can cut and place one tally mark, and so on. So this way you can easily make the table and verify at the end of the book. So I hope you will be able to do this question easily. Question number 8 also is not that tough. 30 children were asked about the number of hours they watch TV programs. Simple. Okay, make a group frequency distribution. Already they have given you. Okay, question number 9. A company manufactures car batteries of particular type. The lives in years of 40 such batteries were recorded. So this is the lives in years of 40 batteries that they have recorded. Construct a group frequency distribution table for this data using class intervals of size 0.5. So they are telling that particularly from the interval to 2. Okay. What is the ending? What is the maximum value of this interval of this data? 4.5? No. 4.6? Yes. 4.6 is the last value. So we have to go till I think 5 in this thing. So same, you will again construct the table like this. In this year, the first setting will be I think a number of years. Number of years, you can say. The starting they are saying you have to take from 2 to 2.5, then 2.5 to 3.0, 3.0 to 3.5, 3.5 to 4.0, 4.0 to 4.5, then the last 4.5 to 5.0. So if question was not this value, this 0.5 was not given, this starting was not given, you could have taken of 1 also, like 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. That is also correct, not wrong. But because the book or the NCERT question is saying you, is telling you to take a class size of 0.5, so you can't deny that. Okay. So this class intervals can be of your choice also, but as the question was telling to take a 0.5 only, so that is a must thing to do. Now same tally marks, and finally those frequency table. In the book they are not using tally marks, but I suggest you to go for tally marks because it will be very difficult for you to count the numbers without using tally marks. Okay, for correct calculation of numbers, it is better to use tally marks. Question number 9 is done. Okay. Now, last as I'm giving you, you can ask me any question you want me to solve. I will solve that question, or then only I will start the next exercise. If everything is clear, we will move to the next exercise. Please tell any other doubt in this exercise. Any other doubt that you have tried? Okay. So the next topic is others. Please tell. Some have told they have no doubts. If anyone wants me to solve any particular question, I will solve. Please ask. Just you have to do is you have to make these class intervals, tally marks, and frequency. As soon as the table is made, you can easily verify with the back answers, and then you can answer the remaining parts on your own. These are very simple. Now, graphical representation of data. So we have done two things. We have done the collection of data. If you remember in the starting only I've told you statistics is all about collection of data. What was second thing class? After collection, we have to, yes, we have to organize, very good, or arrange as per the data. If the data is quite small, you can easily go for the raw form. If the data is quite large, you can go for the frequency or the ungrouped frequency distribution or the group frequency distribution, depending on the data only. Then we have, after organizing, the third part, that is representation, or you can say analyzing. To analyze, it would be better if you represent it using some techniques that we are going to learn now. So that will help you in analysis. After that, you will do the interpretation using that graph or the bar graph or the histogram or the frequency polygon. So this class, two things are added for you. I think this bar graph is already clear to all of you. This two is added for you. Have you done histograms before? Have you done histograms before? Okay, you have done histogram before also. Okay, first let's take in this the bar graph, the most simple one. In the exercise also, I think first 3 or 4 questions are based on bar graph only, so you can easily do. In the bar graph that we have discussed before also, we have seen 2-3 points to be noted. First point is, in bar graphs we use some rectangles which are known as bar. So this rectangle is known as a bar. And the common things in a bar graph is all the rectangles have what? Please tell. If you observe these rectangles, what is same in all of them? Please tell. They are all having the same width, or this. If you say in a rectangle we have two things, length and breadth, you can say it is having the same breadth or same width. So the first point to be noted in a bar graph is all bars or rectangles are having, you have to write all these points so that whenever you are revising the data, whenever you're revising the topics, you can get all these things back. So all bars or rectangles are having same width. Second thing that you must have noticed in this case, please tell what is the second thing that you have noticed. Please tell the second thing in the bar graph that you have noticed. Okay, X is the independent one. Okay, good. Other thing, yes, Vaishnav, all the gaps are same. So gaps between, or you can say equal spacing or gaps between bars. Second point that we have observed in the case of bar graph is the gapping is same. And as Utkarsh is saying, normally you will see the bar graph containing x-axis as the independent one. You can see the in this case also this January, February, March, April. This is the months of a year, and they are independent. Their value is not changing. January is January only. So we are normally conventionally taking the independent part on x-axis, but this is not fixed. If you want, you can take these months on y-axis also, but normally we try to take the x-axis as the independent one and the y-axis as the dependent one. Okay, so in this case you can add one more point. First one, all bars are having same width but varying heights. As you can see, heights are getting different in these cases. So the width is same of the bars and the heights are varying. Third thing that we have observed, okay, scale is also important in this case. Only y-axis you have to tell. Okay, fine. Now let's do one thing. You can try questions. Today you can try these questions, a survey. Okay, this first question is of bar graph. You can try this one. This is all a recap of the last class that you have done. Question number 2 is also a bar graph you can do. You can see these are normal statements that are written on this left hand side that you have to use on x-axis. I think this also will go, third will also go for bar graph. After that we have to go for histogram. So first 3 questions is your homework today. If you have done 14.2 completely, try to solve these 3 questions on your own. Okay, if possible use graph paper for this. Okay, tomorrow we will start with histogram. So let me stop the recording here.